English idioms and expressions for everyday use. Break the ice, meaning to initiate conversation in a social setting. Example, to break the ice at the party, she started telling funny stories about her travels. Hit the nail on the head, meaning to describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. Example, when he suggested that we needed more staff to handle the workload, he really hit the nail on the head. Let the cat out of the bag, meaning to reveal a secret or disclose something that was previously hidden. Example, she let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party when she mentioned it in front of him. Spill the beans, meaning to disclose a secret or reveal confidential information. Example, he spilled the beans about the new project before it was officially announced. Kick the bucket, meaning a euphemism for dying or passing away. Example, unfortunately, the old dog kicked the bucket last night after being sick for weeks. Bite the bullet, meaning to endure a painful experience or to face a difficult situation bravely. Example, despite being scared of the dentist, she decided to bite the bullet and get her tooth fixed. Burn the midnight oil, meaning to work late into the night. Example, she burned the midnight oil to finish her report before the deadline. Once in a blue moon, meaning an event that happens very rarely. Example, we only go to that fancy restaurant once in a blue moon because it's so expensive. Under the weather, meaning feeling ill or sick. Example, I won't be coming to work today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Piece of cake, meaning something that is very easy to do. Example, the math test was a piece of cake. I finished it in 20 minutes. Cost an arm and a leg, meaning something that is very expensive. Example, the designer handbag costs an arm and a leg, but she bought it anyway. The ball is in your court, meaning it is now your responsibility to take action. Example, I've done all I can. Now the ball is in your court to decide what happens next. Barking up the wrong tree, meaning to pursue a misguided course of action or direction. Example, if you think he stole your phone, you're barking up the wrong tree. He wasn't even there. When pigs fly, meaning an expression used to denote something that will never happen. Example, sure, he'll apologize when pigs fly. Curiosity killed the cat, meaning being too inquisitive can lead to trouble. Example, I know you want to find out what happened, but remember, curiosity killed the cat. Raining cats and dogs, meaning it is raining very heavily. Example, I forgot my umbrella and now it's raining cats and dogs outside. Hit the sack, meaning to go to bed or to sleep. Example, I'm exhausted from the trip. I'm going to hit the sack early tonight. Throw in the towel, meaning to give up or admit defeat. Example, after losing the first 3 sets, the tennis player decided to throw in the towel. Get cold feet, meaning to experience hesitation or fear about an upcoming event. Example, he got cold feet about getting married and called off the wedding. Jump on the bandwagon, meaning to join others in doing something popular or trendy. Example, she wasn't interested in the series at first, but she jumped on the bandwagon after hearing everyone talk about it. Blow off steam, meaning to release pent-up energy or emotions. Example, after a stressful week, he likes to blow off steam by going for a run. Cut corners, meaning to do something in the easiest or quickest way, often at the expense of quality. Example, to meet the deadline, they had to cut corners, which affected the quality of the product. Call it a day, meaning to stop working on something, usually because you think you have done enough. Example, we've worked hard enough for one day. Let's call it a day and finish the rest tomorrow. Let sleeping dogs lie, meaning to avoid interfering in a situation that is currently causing no problems. Example, I know you're curious about their argument, but it's best to let sleeping dogs lie. The best of both worlds, meaning a situation in which you can enjoy the advantages of 2 different things. Example, living in the city but close to the countryside gives them the best of both worlds. Burning the candle at both ends, meaning to overwork yourself by doing too many things, often resulting in exhaustion. Example, he's been burning the candle at both ends with his job and night classes. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, meaning to avoid putting all your resources or efforts into one thing. Example, she decided to diversify her investments rather than put all her eggs in one basket. Miss the boat, meaning to miss an opportunity. Example, I missed the boat on investing in that startup. Now it's worth millions. Bite off more than you can chew, meaning to take on more responsibility than you can manage. Example, she bit off more than she could chew by accepting 3 major projects at the same time. Take it with a grain of salt, meaning to not take something too seriously or to be skeptical about it. Example, he tends to exaggerate, so take his stories with a grain of salt.